Hello learners, in this lecture we are going to deal with the view range in Revit. What is view range? The view range is a set of horizontal planes that controls the visibility and display of objects in a plan view. Every plan view has a property called as view range. Also, it's known as the visible range. So in order to check the view range, all you need to do is whenever you are having a floor plan view that is open, as you can see, we have two floor plans here, level 0 and level 1. So in order to check the view range for this particular view, all you need to go in the properties of that floor plan. So we have not selected any element. So by default, the properties of that respective active floor plan are visible. So in these properties, you can see we can have the view range present. So you can see view range is here. So under the extents panel, you can have a view range here, or else you can just enter a shortcut of VR to open the view range. Either you can use the shortcut or you can go through the properties palette. So in order to check or edit the view range, all you need to select the view range and click on edit. So the view range basically looks something like this. In order to understand it in a better way, you can have a preview as a reference. So view range is typically divided into two parts that is highlighted here, one in the blue color and another in a slightish yellow color. Okay, so this is the primary range and this is the view depth. Okay, so here you can see they have given the keys for all these numbers that are shown as a preview here. So one represents the primary top range, two represents the cut plane, and three represents the primary bottom range. So your primary depth or primary range would be from 1 to 3. So the one that is highlighted in the blue color is nothing but the primary range. As you can see in the number 5 represents the primary range. So moving forward, the 4 represents the view depth level. So here we have another term that is view depth level, and the distance between primary range bottom and view depth level is nothing but the view depth. Okay, and the overall thing, that is the addition of both the primary and the view depth, is called as the view range, as you can see here. So now let's see, let's hide this thing and let's focus on our current floor plan or the plan view. So as you can see, the top, like we are dealing with the primary range, and here we are going to check the view depth. So as this level 0 is concerned, the top is set as, we can set it either, like you can even set it as level 0 and give an offset so that we can change the upper uh, extents of this primary range, and we can have the cut plane. You have to mention a number or a value, enter a value like with reference to level 0 where the exact cut plane should be present. And the bottom of the primary range, you can set it to level 0 or any level that is present below, or you can set it unlimited to the bottom. So you have these settings to be checked earlier, and even with the level here you can provide any offset as required. So to understand this in a better way, let's check with example. So for now, just close it, and we have a small example here. Like I have placed two walls, that is one wall starts from level 0 to level 1 and the another one starts from level 1 to level 2. And as you can see here, the wall which starts from level 0 has two windows at the ends of the wall, and there are two windows at the center portion for the wall on the upper floor. So when I am looking, means I'm at the level 0 floor plan, I can see only the walls, or only the wall that is present in my level 0 floor plan, and the two windows that are present at the ends of that wall are only visible, that is this window and this window, right? So if I want to have a look at these windows without changing the floor plan, I want to check these windows in my level 0 floor plan only. So how can I do it? I can do it with using the view range. So if I go to level 1, those windows are visible to me without anything. But if I want to check those windows by staying at the level 0 floor plan, I can manage that using the view range. So it's better to take a section, for example. So I'll just add a section here and go to view. Now you can see I will take a snipe of it. to explain it in a better way. New, and just I will take this portion. Now, as you can see, so basically, whenever I go to my floor plan again, I will have my view range VR as a shortcut. Now you can see my top is like the view range shows the primary range top as level 0 and offset is 2300 mm. So whenever I go to my snipe again, you can see my top, like primary range top is at 2300 mm from level 0. So my primary level or top primary top would be somewhere here with distance of 2300. Okay, bear my drawing. Okay, so it's about 2300 mm from this level 0. And if you check again, you have the cut plane at 1500 starting from level 0, that is the associated level. Okay, so my cut plane would be somewhere here 1500 mm, and the bottom of my view range is level 0 and offset given is 0. So it would be same as the level is present, that is here. So my basic primary range would be this one. Okay, and check further, the view depth is also set to level 0 and no offset is given. So my view depth also coincides here. Okay, and whenever I cut anything here, like my cut plane is at 1500, so whatever is present in this portion, that would be visible in the floor plan. Okay, so let's check the example for this. So as you can see, currently my view depth is at 1500 mm, and if you check this section, I'll just use a reference plane. Reference, the shortcut for reference plane is an RP. So I'll just take an dimension for it. Okay, so my view depth is somewhere around 1500 mm from level 0. Okay, as you can see here. So everything that that is present between these, that is the cut plane and the view depth. So everything that is present is visible. So I'm able to see these windows, and this wall in the plan view. As you can see here, I'm able to see this window, I'm able to see this window. But if I change my cut plane and make it somewhere around 800 mm, 800 mm, okay, so you can see this plane is not cutting any of this window. So let's take an example. I'll just press VR again to use the view range. So if I change this value to 800 mm and hit apply, hit OK, you are still able to see this. Okay, so I'll go to view range again. So despite changing the cut plane, I'm able to see this. So I'll just press view range again, and instead of uh, making this 800, if I add value of 500 mm, apply, okay, still I'm able to see this. So in if I want to not means these windows are not seen, I'll just have to shift this uppermost plane that is not coinciding or cutting the windows. Apply, okay. Now you can see as my top plane or the primary top range has moved down below and it's not coinciding anywhere to this window. So there are no windows visible to me in the given floor plan. I'll press VR again. So if I change it back somewhere in the range of 1500 and hit apply, okay, so you can see the windows are now visible as my primary range has moved up. So I'll use another reference plane, and this is my primary range top. Okay, so anything that's here is visible. So this is how the view range works. So if I want to check the windows that are present on the first floor, okay, on the first floor, but I want those windows to be visible when I'm present at level 0. So what I can do is I can change the view range. So I can assign the top as level 2, and I can change these values depending on the constraints. So if I press OK, I'm able to see these windows as well in my level 0 floor plan because I have moved the primary top range to level 2. Okay, level 2. And even if I change the offset to 0, my primary top range is here somewhere. Like it's coinciding with the level 2. Okay, so my primary range is almost 5500 mm, and you can see these two windows, those are present on level 1. They are visible in my level 0 floor plan. Okay, so now if I shift my bottom Okay, if I now currently my bottom is set to level 0, right? Level 0. So if I shift my bottom to level 1, that is the offset would be level, the constraint would be still level 0, but the offset would be 3000 mm. If I give such parameters, then these windows that are present on level 0 won't be visible. Let's check it out. So I press VR again to go to view range, and instead of the offset to be 0, I just add 3000 here and 3000 here. Okay, and hit apply. Then it's showing error like the cut plane is below the bottom plane. So you have to move the cut plane as well. So I'll shift this to 3500 and hit apply. Okay, now you can see we are still in level 0 floor plan, but we are unable to see the windows that are present on the level 0 floor plan. This is because of view range. Okay, so in order to get that back, you can shift this top, like we are adjusting the primary range here. I'll just shift it back to level 1. The offset from level 0, that is the cut plane location, is all around 1200, and the bottom should be 0, and this is 0. Hit apply. Okay, now you can see the windows those were originally present in level 0 are being seen in the floor plan, and those that are present on level 1 are not seen currently in this plan. So this is how in general view range works. So let's take another example of columns. I shift this section this side. So what I have done is I have deliberately created a set of columns. Like there are 4 columns, or rather we can just keep columns. We can delete 2 columns here. Like you can see there are 2 columns here, 2 columns here. And if you go to front, you can see 2 columns are starting from level 0 and ending at level 1, and 2 columns are moving down with respect to level 0. Okay, so 2 column represents height, 2 column represents depth. So when I go to level 0 floor plan, I'm unable to see the other 2 columns that are present. As you can see, if I go to top in 3D, uh, like this represents the floor plan or the plan view. Okay, so there are originally 4 columns, but in my level 0 floor plan, I'm just able to see only 2. The other 2 are the columns that are moving below. Okay, these are not interfering with the view range, so these 2 columns are not being visible in my floor plan. So in order to get those columns seen in the floor plan, what you can do, you can use the view range. Either you can go here and edit, or you can simply press the shortcut VR for view range. Okay, so as my bottom is set to level 0 and offset is 0, that's why I'm unable to see those columns in my floor plan. So if I change this as -500, and here as well, I'll just keep it -500 and hit apply. Okay, you can see those columns are visible. Okay, even now if I change it back to 0 and this as well, so my columns are still not visible. I'll just press view range again, -1000 and -1000. Okay, and hit apply. Okay, now you can see these columns are visible. This is because we have made changes into the view range. Like the view depth was currently, like previously, set to 0, like there was no view depth present. So now for now we have given view depth as -1000, or rather view depth is 1000 mm. So view depth is nothing but the difference between the bottom plane of primary range and the view depth level, that is 3 and 4. So previously it was 0, as the view bottom level of view depth and the primary range bottom level were set to level 0 with offset 0. So that's why there was a difference. Now it's set to -1000, so we are able to see this. So if I just put this 0 and apply, even though you can see that, because we have shifted the view depth for this example. My level 3 is at bottom of like the flushing with the level 0 exactly, and my view depth level, okay, view depth level is associated with level 0, and its offset is -1000. So there is a gap of 1000 here. Okay, previously there was no gap because there was 1000 offset here as well, and now there is a gap of 1000 mm. As you can see here, the view depth is now changed to 1000. So that's why we are able to notice these changes. So we have seen the primary range as well, and even the view depth as well. So this totally covers your entire view range. You can check this view range by applying on various elements and various other examples and applications as your preferences. So that's it for now. See you in the next lecture. Thank you.